Now let's turn to the tensions between Thailand and Cambodia that are deepening, turning into what now looks like a full-scale border confrontation. The border conflict intensified along multiple stretches of their disputed frontier, as both governments declared they would not retreat in defending what each considers its sovereign territory. This escalation comes barely 24 hours after Thai fighter jets struck Cambodian positions. Today, the conflict has widened, involving artillery, drones and rocket systems in both sides. Cambodia's former leader Hun Sen, one of the country's most powerful voices, said Phnom Penh observed the ceasefire for a full day to allow evacuations before launching what he called counterattacks overnight. In a statement online, he said Cambodia wanted peace, but was compelled to respond to what he labelled ongoing Thai incursions inside Thailand. Military commanders said clashes stretched across 5 border provinces, with Cambodian forces allegedly using artillery, BM-21 rocket launchers and drones capable of dropping explosives. The Thai Navy also reported an operation in Trat province to remove Cambodian soldiers allegedly positioned inside Thai territory. Meanwhile, the casualties on both sides continue to rise. Cambodia says 9 civilians have been killed since Monday, with at least 20 others seriously injured. Thailand reported 3 soldier deaths and nearly 30 people wounded. Both countries have now evacuated hundreds of thousands of civilians, with people streaming out of villages in trucks, motorbikes and tractors. Thailand has accused Cambodia of shattering the ceasefire framework agreed in July and then reaffirmed in October.
Cambodia has violated the ceasefire agreements as well as the joint declaration signed by the 2 prime ministers of Cambodia and Thailand in October. And of course, with that violation, we have to resort and of course to suspend the suspension of the joint declaration. And of course, with all these violations that have resulted in the clash that has taken place in the past 2 days also.
Thai Defence Ministry spokesperson reiterated today that Thailand will take all necessary military measures to protect its borders.
Thailand is determined to defend its sovereignty and territorial integrity, and therefore military measures must be taken as necessary to protect Thailand's sovereignty and territorial integrity.
Meanwhile, on the Cambodian side, officials accused Thailand of hitting civilian areas and disregarding the October 26th agreement.
According to preliminary information from the provincial authorities, the Thai military's shelling of civilian areas from December 8, 2025 to December 9, 2025, as of 6 a.m., has resulted in the deaths of 7 Cambodian civilians and the injury of 20 others.
Cambodia also urged Thailand to return to negotiations and dialogue and restore the peace agreements between the 2 countries.
The Ministry of National Defence and the Royal Cambodian Armed Forces of Cambodia would like to express our unwavering support for the Cambodian government in its negotiations to seek the safety and security of the Cambodian people in accordance to the international law. At the same time, Cambodia also calls on the Thai side to return to negotiations respecting the ceasefire and peace agreement between Cambodia and Thailand that was signed on October 26th under the patronage of President Donald Trump and Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim as the rotating chair of ASEAN.
This week's fighting marks the most intense violence since July's 5-day artillery exchange, when nearly 50 people were killed and 300,000 were displaced before US President Donald Trump brokered a ceasefire. That agreement has been in limbo since last month, when Thailand suspended de-escalation steps after a Thai soldier was maimed by a landmine it says Cambodia recently planted, a claim Phnom Penh firmly rejects. In the meanwhile, the international community looks worried, with UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres urging both sides to show restraint and avoid further escalation. But Thailand's position is clear, stressing that operations will continue until Bangkok's security goals are met.
Thailand's position, including military action, will remain unchanged until Cambodia changes its stance and pursue path of peace.
As explosions continue to echo along the frontier, And airstrikes mark a dangerous new phase. The region is now watching closely to see whether diplomacy can still intervene or whether these two neighbours are sliding towards a prolonged conflict.
They promised glory. They delivered fear. They shaped nations. They scarred generations. From brutal purges to propaganda machines, from stolen power to violent falls from the throne. Welcome to The Dictator, a series that strips away the myth and then exposes the men behind the tyranny. History remembers their power. Firstpost reveals their truth.